there are people who come and who lose some money. Then they start messaging that you took my money.
Oh my
Of course I
God.
didn't, right?
Yeah.
They bought a coin and price
Yeah.
went down, but then they will be like, oh, like you took my money, you are this, like they'll go with that anger. And I
Yeah.
understand, but like therefore, like we also as a Bitget, we invest $10 million in blockchain for use. It's an education program. We want to educate people how to better use the financial instruments, how to better invest, because otherwise, but eventually if you put your name and your face in there, then you have to be open to take
Yeah.
criticism. You have no other option.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of our podcast brought to you by Congape TV. My name is Solange. I'll be your host for today's episode, and I have the very famous Vugar Usi Zade with me today, the COO of Bitget, the cryptocurrency exchange and the Web3 company. He has a career spanning over 15 years as a management and communications expert. Vugar brings a wealth of experience and expertise to this role. He has also an impressive career journey that includes significant contributions to Fortune 500 companies and fast-paced startups. Before joining Bitget, he served as CMO at BN Crypto and the head of marketing at Sony. He has also had senior roles in Facebook, Danone, Carlsberg. Vugar, welcome to my show and to CoinGape TV. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, CoinGape, and I think it's very exciting to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you had an interesting career and a journey. Take us through the details. What brought you here, your story, and all these things?
I always say, like, my crypto journey started in a very different way, because usually people are attracted to crypto or financial industry to make money.
Yeah.
But my journey was the other way around.
This is my next question to you. Like, I mean, people are coming to the crypto world to make fortune. Like, you had the money, you wanted to keep the money and invest and grow it.
I came to crypto not to lose money, and I always say, like, it's a good strategy, because I had my own startup. We exited. I was like 20 something, and I always wanted to, actually have the money as in a form of a money, because usually in crypto, in financial industry, in startup, you become rich on paper, on the share value, but you actually don't see them.
Like virtually rich.
Virtually rich. When I sold my company and I had the money in my bank, and then my bank actually called me, they were like, okay, now you have this money, there's inflation, you don't have to, you have to invest it not to lose.
Yeah.
And when you come...
When was it?
It was in 2000... No, it's 17. It was 17. Still,
yeah,
like...
prior
it
to
was
before COVID time.
It was before COVID time, and it was a very good time to exit. I came and I was like, okay, now what should I do? And I didn't want to put my money and get like a 3%, 4% return on investment. I joined the VC to invest in the different ventures, and that's how I ended up in crypto.
This journey was promising for you so far. Like, it was up to your expectations, making the money that you were expecting and aiming to get out of it?
Yes
or
and
beyond,
no.
Okay.
Because crypto works in cycles, right?
Yeah.
We had this, like, 2017-18 was an exciting time, ICOs, but then market went down, it went up, it went down again. Now we are in a kind of a middle ground.
Yeah.
Therefore, in my opinion, yes, I made good money in good project. I lost money in some projects, but I always say it's like kind of a tuition fee. It's not like it's a learning money. You lose, but you also learn. You understand that some people can promise, not deliver. Some projects are good on paper, not in real life. Sometimes things can be boosted by KOLs and influencers, but not have an actual value. Therefore, finance, decision-making, especially crypto, is really risky, and I've seen it on my body.
Yeah. Vugar, you yourself, you're also an influential name in this blockchain and this ecosystem world. What does it take to really stay at the forefront of this industry?
First of all, I think it's about putting your face. Because in the industry, there are so many projects, there are so many exchanges that people are afraid to show their faces. Because if you put your face behind something, you become very responsible. If tomorrow someone doesn't like my product, they will come and tell me. If someone, I don't know, doesn't like the color. We do rebranding, people have an opinion. You put an Instagram post, people have an opinion. People have so much opinion about you. You have to have this
personal branding, your persona, to be present on social media so people can put a face to the name, to know you, to recognize you, to be approachable.
and then also we like you yourself also when you put your face you become a guest
Brand.
of people's
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
right? They sit at your sofa, they scroll, and they feel that they can tell you whatever they want. Like they can tell you, oh, you look nice, oh, this clothes doesn't look, or this color doesn't look good on you. Sometimes like I get these comments, like I talk about very important, I don't know, like economic phenomenon, I don't know what kind of market happened, and someone is like, oh, your beard is short, and I'm like, why?
Do you feel people are more good at giving it, at being negative behind the screen than being positive?
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of time. And also, as I mentioned, like crypto is risky. There are people who come and who lose some money. Then they start messaging that you took my money.
Oh my
Of course I
God.
didn't, right?
Yeah.
They bought a coin and price
Yeah.
went down, but then they will be like, oh, like you took my money. You are this. Like they'll go with that anger, and I
Yeah.
understand. I understand, but like therefore, like we also as a Bitget, we invest $10 million in blockchain for use. It's an education program. We want to educate people how to better use the financial instruments, how to better invest, because otherwise, but eventually if you put your name and your face in there, then you have to be open to take criticism. You have no other option.
Yeah. So tell me more about Bitget and your role with them. What's your mission? What's your vision? What gaps did you see in the market? So Bitget is coming to fill this gap and to solve this issue or problem.
Bitget is one of the youngest exchanges. We are just 6 years old, while people been around for 8-10 years. And for this 6 years old, we are actually growing super fast. We are one of the top 3 fastest growing exchanges, and we serve today 45 million customers. We move $10 billion every day, which makes us 4th largest crypto exchange. But also we are one of the few that were driven by the ethos of like a long-term growth. We never been that, oh, this is bull market, this is bear market, it's going up, it's going down. For us, always what we can invest. 2 years ago, when we did this bold investment, we put $30 million in a wallet to develop our own decentralized wallet, and everyone was like, oh, it's bear market, why you do this? Eventually, all the competitors start copying us, and today our Bitget wallet is surpassed MetaMask in downloads. They also serve another 40 million customers, move around $8.6 billion, and they list more than 230,000 tokens. Therefore, we believe in that long-term growth and how we can disrupt the financial market.
How long-term growth? Like, if I want to invest today, if I want to start today in 2024, after how long should I expect the growth and the profit to reflecting?
I'll tell you something. For example, if today you go to traditional bank, whatever bank you use, and you put your money in a deposit fixed term or even like a smart saving kind of an account, you'll get 3 to 5% return every year. It's the best, like the best of the market. If you bought Bitcoin 4 weeks ago or 1 month ago, it was priced around $52,000-$55,000. Today it's at $67,000.
Oh my God! One Bitcoin worth
7. It means you could make around 30% in just 1 month.
How much was one Bitcoin, let's say, 5 years back? Excuse my ignorance. I'm new to this word.
Let's start going into the cycles, because 2 years ago it was around $15,000 to $17,000. It means if you bought Bitcoin 2 years ago, today you could do 3 times, 3x. At the height of the market, it reached at some point 77. Basically, it was 77, came down to 12. Now it is at 67. And it always goes to the kind of a all-time high and all-time low and bounces back. Therefore, in my opinion, the best strategy would be, for example, if you never had Bitcoin, you never hold a digital asset, we call it dollar cost averaging. Instead of coming and buying everything in one go, every month you decide to buy $300 or $500 worth, because then you can catch the best price of the market in a long run, and your average price will be much less because you will not be influenced by volatility. And ideally, in 2 years, you will be able to see 2 or 3 times growth. Almost 90% of all Bitcoin holders, they always make money. And Bitcoin was the only asset that grew continuously in last 10 years, and it did better than S&P 500, all investment vehicles. Therefore, especially like Bitcoin, Ethereum, top 10 tokens are the most safest, as safe as crypto goes. Definitely there's risk involved, but there's a huge opportunity. And I always say, like, you have a investment portfolio like real estate, some in, I don't know, cash in bank, some stocks, and I don't know, gold. I know in Middle East people love like a gold and jewelry as an investment.
This is the safest investment like area. This is my next question. Like, if you're asking any financial advisor on the best way to get return on investment and the highest profit, cryptocurrency and blockchain not even on the top 10 of the list. So still the bonds, the gold, the real estates are more convenient for people to make money. When do you think this cryptocurrency idea will resonate better with the audience, with the people?
I think gold been here since humanity, right?
Yes, way of trading
For hundreds of
and
thousand
saving,
years,
yeah.
it was like an actual like
Cash money,
right?
yeah.
And like you can touch, and its value doesn't go. It's always been there. Same goes to like a
But I mean, if you want to escape, you cannot take all your gold and escape, yeah.
definitely.
Even when it comes to banks, like the money still it's in your bank account, but maybe the bank will simply like.
That's an important one. First is how much you truly own something, right? Gold, it's very hard to move. Tax involved. When it comes to real estate, you can't move it at all, and wars can happen. Governments can take it from you. Digital asset, you own it. You own it. You know your seed phrase. Or have it in your cold wallet. Basically, you are the owner. You can move it anywhere, and wherever you are, it exists.
It's
It
with
comes
you.
out with you because it's digital, right? But also, it all involves risk. And as humans, what we first want: a home to live in,
Yes,
a car to
safety,
drive,
yeah.
jewelry that we can wear. Therefore, I think it's a kind of a matter of mentality. And therefore, whenever I tell to my friends and family, I don't tell them like sell everything, put in Bitcoin. No. Take all your wealth and put 5 to 10% into crypto in order to diversify, to
Yes.
understand that if tomorrow, God forbid, I don't know, rain comes, tornado comes, war happens, you will have an alternative that you can just move with you. And we live in a very unstable world, right? We saw what's happening in Ukraine. We know what's happening in Gaza, in Lebanon. Therefore, I think it's a good way to build your safety that tomorrow, if something happens, you move from point A to B, you will have that cash with you and no one can take it from you.
Okay, so now we are in 2024. So let's say someone is still new to this world, to all these terminologies and all this. How to understand this ecosystem and how to start? From where to start? Like, how much you need to start investing in cryptocurrency? Like, end of 2025, I will have a good money that I made out of this investment.
Definitely. If I were first day, if it was my first day in crypto, what I would do, I would put a little bit amount. Can be $100, can be $200, very little. Like, never start big because you have to learn. What I would do for everyone listening to us, something called stable coins. Basically, the same way you have US dollars, you will have digital twin of that US dollars. And it means if you put today $100, it will be the same $100. You can cash it out. The price will not go up and will not go down.
Okay.
It is stable coins are very different than the traditional Bitcoin and all the other tokens that very volatile in the price. Once you had that $100, now you have two options. Either we call it stake. Basically, it's the same way you would put your money in the saving account. You can save, for example, you'll come to Bitget, you'll put $100 or $200. Then you can stake it to earn tokens from other projects. From the new projects, you will be putting your $100 for 4 days and you will get 5 other projects token and you will get your $100. Basically, you didn't risk your $100, but now you have tokens of a different projects that you can explore and learn about them to think you want to buy more of these tokens or you want to sell more of these tokens. This way, you will make money without doing much risk.
Okay.
And this will be your kind of a door to explore this industry without putting or without like having this gambling kind of a mindset, like I bought, I sold, and you will not have this stressing that every day, oh, it's going down, it's going up, shall I sell, shall I buy? Second step, because now you kind of had this passive income accumulating, and you now will be going and researching, you'll have these tokens of a project, you'll see it's going price up, you'll go to Twitter, understand what's happening, or what all these things going. Therefore, it will be very exciting moment for you to understand, okay, you want to buy, you want to sell, how you want to trade. Secondly, as I mentioned, if you want to build a wealth and portfolio, go to probably Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe top 10 tokens. This way, you can do dollar cost averaging. You can buy every month from whenever you get your salary or your payment. Maybe you'll put $200, $300, whatever you are comfortable with, to build that portfolio of the assets that you are sure they will always go up. And usually people don't touch it. They use it as a saving account. And lastly, when you have these both aspects of, now you know a little bit about tokens, you have your stable tokens that you stake, you have your Bitcoin and Ethereum that you can also restake on our platform. After this, I will tell you that once you have, let's say, $1,000 or $2,000, now you can take $50, $100 and go play with high risk assets. It can be meme tokens, it can be play to earn tokens, it can be new tokens that you can put your $100. It can give you 10x or 20x, which will be $2,000. But also you can lose that money. And you have to be comfortable that if something goes wrong, you lose that money, you lose that money. But all your investments, like your main investment, like you have your gold, your apartment and everything, you get 5 to 10% to crypto. And that from that crypto assets, you put another 5 to 10% to the riskier asset. The biggest problem people do, because crypto can give you so much return on investment, and you see that, oh, someone invested, I don't know how.
Overwhelmed and excited.
You get excited and you put more and more and more, and sometimes market doesn't go your way.
So how to cope with the market fluctuation?
I always say be long term, because stress isn't your friend. And all doctors will tell you this, in any job it is that. Therefore, in my opinion, if you invest, you don't have to every second check, okay, it's going down, I will sell, it's going up, I will sell.
This is exactly what I do every day, like keep on refreshing.
But that will put more stress, no? You have to kind of, because for example, if you buy real estate today, you don't sell it after 3 months when the price goes, I don't know, 3% up. You buy real estate, then you sell it after 5 years.
Either you rent it out or you'll keep it like for the long-term investment. So do you think this ecosystem, the cryptocurrency and this new world, is a full-time business, full-time work, or it's a side business?
Depends what you do. For example, I know a lot of people that work full-time and earn in crypto. Because usually when we talk earn in crypto, people think that, oh, he trades. At Bitget, we are 1,500 people in 65 countries. We have accountants, marketing managers, HR specialists, lawyers, compliance officers, developers who at some point worked in different companies, in traditional businesses, and came to crypto, and now they earn crypto. Therefore, in my opinion, crypto as a business has a lot of job openings, and also crypto companies are very open-minded. They will hire people from different countries. You will work remote. Therefore, opportunities are there, and if you are keen about crypto, it doesn't mean that you have to put your money and go trade. You can come and work. You can just run a marketing for a crypto company. If you are a marketeer, we have a lot of influencer. I have a lot of influencer friends in Dubai, especially like I see a lot of women that previously they were like a lifestyle, but then they decided that, okay, now we need to earn money. How to do it? They invested in crypto. Now they became crypto investors and crypto influencers. Therefore, opportunities are so much, and it's always beyond the trading. Yes, trading, and it's exciting. It's quick money. People come to trade, but there are so many other opportunities that you can definitely work and earn in crypto without actually risking much.
Yeah, I mean, we've been attending the Blockchain Live 2024 in Dubai, and it's 13th edition, and I saw the women like in this industry and this ecosystem, like a lot of them interested in this world, working in this industry and making money out of it. So it's very interesting. Talking about Dubai, how do you see the market, the growth in Dubai? Like, Dubai is a brand, and nowadays it's the cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin, the blockchain, Web3. It's pretty working closely with the brand of Dubai to evolve, to grow. How do you see the market?
I think Dubai is like a world capital of technology because Dubai government been extensively investing in AI, in blockchain technologies. Legislation is there. We had VARA and of course ADGM and entire competition. And what I like not only about Dubai but entire UAE, it's like an open competition that you don't get in many countries. For example, in US, legislation is very harsh. In Europe, it's the same. Therefore, I know a lot of European and American companies who reach out that, oh, you have an office in Dubai. We also want to move to Dubai because it's an exciting place to be. There's enough cash flow and there's enough talented people. You can hire new people. You can hire on the ground. You can bring your people whenever you're coming from. Therefore, I think Dubai is the place to be, and almost everyone is here. We have this Dubai season in every year in March, April, and October, November.
Best 6 months of the year.
Best 6 months of the year, and a lot of crypto events happening. A lot of crypto people are here, and also the best part is no tax. In many countries in Europe, you have capital gains tax. Spain recently introduced its own tax. Same in Japan, same in Asia. Therefore, I think Dubai is a great place to earn money and to spend money and to have your own money. Therefore, it's been very exciting for entire crypto community to come and move to Dubai, open your companies, open your branches in Dubai.
So did you start with Bitget in Dubai? Like you told me you've been here in the country in the city for the past 14 years. Did you start
Bitget is my kind of a third business in Dubai because I started non-crypto, then I moved to crypto, but I have been always in Dubai.
A big transformation from the traditional business to this new world.
But I'm surprised that, again, Dubai facilitates. Dubai helps you to build your business. Dubai helps you to build your brand. And
to follow your goals, follow your dreams. Like maybe you had this in mind, but maybe you were a bit hesitant about this move. But Dubai also facilitates this and help you support you in all possible ways to make it happen.
Definitely. Also in Dubai, you meet great people.
Yeah.
You randomly can sit in a coffee shop next to a billionaire and you can just randomly bump into someone, tell your ideas.
Yes.
That was how I actually moved to Dubai. It's a very funny story. My brother used to live here and I came and visited him several times, and randomly in a cafe I met this guy who was building a business, and he also didn't have much money to give salaries and so on, but the idea was cool. We kept in touch, and that's how we started building my first business, because that was an idea that we came together. Therefore, so many opportunities here. People have ideas and people are not shy to tell them. Everyone wants to tell you ideas. People are excited to build something, whether you are just a first day in Dubai where you have been here 10 years. I think it's an exciting place to be. And of course, it's clean, it's safe, everything comes to you. So many opportunities out here.
Interesting. I hope you're enjoying our discussion with Vugar today, and we'll continue. We'll go back to Bitget. Bitget is famous in supporting football, right?
Yes.
Tell me about this partnership with Messi and the sponsorship.
I think we've been partnering with Messi for 2 years, and I think it came at the height of the football excitement when Qatar was hosting a World Cup, and entire world and Middle East heart was a kind of a bumping with football. Therefore, football was our key topic for a long time, and therefore this year, to celebrate our 6 years birthday as Bitget, we signed up with La Liga, the Spanish Premier League. And I always say Spanish football, especially for men, I'm sure also for women, is that like a religion. Everyone, whether you are from Qatar, whether you are from Singapore, whether you are from Africa or, I don't know, Brazil, you will always Real Madrid or Barcelona. What is your favorite?
I mean, Barcelona.
Exactly. Therefore, we decided to sponsor the entire La Liga, and we will be bringing this football excitement to 2.5 billion people from Latin America, Africa, Eastern Europe, Southeast Asia. You'll be seeing a lot of Bitget ads through. We will be seeing the football on the grounds. We will even be taking some lucky winners to go and play actually football in a stadium. It will be super, super cool. Therefore, football is a topic of us. But also, as a Bitget, like we don't only focus on football. We sponsor the tennis championships. We sponsor the Olympic teams. Therefore, we've been working with different influencers, different sport professionals throughout the time because Bitget's main goal is to, as we call it, make it count. We believe that every step you take, whether you want to invest, whether you want to have a healthy life, whether you want to career growth, education, it's important every small step you do. And we want to give people and empower people that they celebrate. For us, it's not that, oh, you can't have like a beautiful body in one day. You have to go train. You can't have a great education in
Baby
one day.
steps,
You have
yeah.
to go to university. You have to have this discipline to wake up and go and actually deliver. Therefore, we want to celebrate this every small step we take in this life. And Messi's Make It Count campaign, now La Liga, and all these campaigns that we do, I think helps motivate people and understand that even investment, it's not like you put or you become a millionaire overnight. It is small baby steps that helps you
Yes.
to build that long-term impact.
Yeah, and sports, it's an international, like everyone, some kind of sports, so you will meet there somewhere. Who do you follow to inspire you, to give you mentorship, who's your role model?
I always said that my role model is a woman. Her name is Sheryl Sandberg, and she was the CEO of Facebook, and she was the person actually made Facebook profitable company. And she's been like I personally met her several times. She's been giving a valuable advices, and I always got inspired by her. And definitely, my all-time favorite is Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Media, Virgin Atlantic, and entire Virgin Corp. I love how bold and crazy he is, and he had these ideas and he made it. Therefore, I believe that these two people really impacted my life as a mentors, both in person and also their like career and growth, been crazy, inspiring for me. That you can actually be whoever you want and however you want, and you can actually achieve your dreams, no matter people tell you you can't do that. Therefore, like I think also like a crypto was the one of the ways why I came because it empowers people in a very unknown places. Like you'll go to Nepal and you'll see a woman that can't have an even bank account because she has to travel through the mountains to the town center to get a bank account, but she has an internet connection, she works, she delivers, she gets her money in crypto and does the payment. Similarly, my mom lives in Turkey, and because of the currency exchanges, it was
Yes.
always hard. My mom has a wallet and she can access cryptocurrencies. She has her USDTs, like a stable token she spends. And it's impressive. It's impressive how the industry can empower people that never had this power before because of the banking, because they couldn't travel, all these limitations. Therefore, all the mentorship that I got was always about how to empower yourself and then how help others.
Yes. And how do you see cryptocurrency as supporting humanity? Like, in which way?
First and
A way
foremost,
of the investment and making money, like in media sector, let's say, in healthcare sector, let's say, education.
recently I've been judging a panel at Blockchain Live, and there was this beautiful venture that was putting all your health data on blockchain and helping people to monitor their blood glucose and sugar levels and fighting diabetes. For us, the technology is not only about trading and earning money. There's
Yes.
so many ways we can
Changing lives.
changing lives. Also, I have good friends at Unilever. They use blockchain technology to facilitate your logistics and make sure that your palm oil production is free of deforestation. All their data is on blockchain. Therefore, so many big companies and corporations use blockchain without us actually seeing it in the background to make our lives better. But for me, the most important is access to finance and financial independence. Almost half of the world's population doesn't have bank accounts, and 70% of these people are women. It means blockchain can actually help more women to gain financial independence. And I believe financial independence is very important for safety, security, for people making sure that they don't get abused at family, they don't have to live in that bad conditions and actually improve their life. Therefore, for me, access to finance, access to money, having gains, having savings can save lives. If you are In a
Yes, of
place
course.
you want to travel, you need money. If you are in a place where you want to get a good healthcare system, you need
You
money.
own your decision, and the freedom is very important to when it comes to financial, like having financial independence, having your own money, and deciding on where you want to go in life.
Exactly, like owning your money and always having it, and no one can take it from you.
Yeah.
Because if it's a cash money, people can steal. If it is gold, people can take from you. And also, like when we talk about people, like let's be honest, right? Most of the times, it is people we know. It's our families. It is like women get abused by their husbands. So many like cases that of domestic violence happen that can be prevented if women had enough freedom and enough financial freedom to go away, to run away, to travel, or not even just an abuse case. If you want to get an education, whether you are woman or man, you want to travel, you want to get education, that is a great way to start because we all need money, we all need to move money, we all need to transfer money, and we all need to be able to
Have
have full
easier life,
ownership of
yeah,
our.
and easier life, easier thing, like instead of going to the bank, opening a bank account, doing all this stuff, like you have it in your mobile. It's more user friendly, it's more practical, and you have direct access to it.
And it's free because
Yeah.
having a bank account every month you'll pay at least $25,
Yes.
especially if you don't have this minimum balance to have.
And you have a limit to withdraw, to put money, and you'll be questioned. Where is this money coming from, right?
Definitely. In crypto, it's much easier because we definitely KYC and we know our customers, but we don't charge the minimum fees. Basically, you can open your account and it is there and it is instantly available. Also, I always say, for example, for people, money and speed is important. Sometimes you run out of money and you do bank transfer, it takes 2-3 days to reach.
Yes.
Or fees are super high. I have a lot of friends
Not
with
justified also. Yeah.
yeah, I have a lot of friends who send money regularly to their family in Philippines or in Lebanon, and fees are insane. They lose a lot of money, like a 5 to 10%. While in crypto today on Bitget, you have zero fees. If you do transactions on, for example, BNB or TON, it is zero fee. If you do on TRC, it is just $1, and it's not a percentage amount. You move $1 million in 1 second just by paying $1. If you do it through the bank, it will take you several days. It will take you a lot of money, and it's slow, it's expensive. Therefore, I think crypto is a great challenge for the traditional finance.
Vugar, you just mentioned the privacy and the data that you have. All your data is on this platform. So when it comes to breaching the privacy of the user, since you have all the data, all the details, and so when it comes to privacy, nowadays data is considered one of the most valuable assets, even more expensive than gold. So how we can cope with this? Like, I want to register, but at the same time, all my data is on this platform and on all other platforms. So
That's a very good question. And the answer is that crypto is the safest because we use a technology called zero knowledge. Basically, whatever information you provide is destroyed. We keep a reference of it. Basically, all your transaction, we know that you are 18, but we don't hold your date of birth exactly.
okay.
And it's called zero knowledge KYC technology or ZK technology, which helps us to still cross-check the information without actually holding that information and without actually holding all that information in one piece. We might know, for example, your face features for the AI to make sure that we can confirm it is you without holding it. And then we might know your age from different angle without knowing actually your birth of date, and we don't hold this information. Therefore, it is a great technology where we don't hold any of your information. We can cross-check and reference without, and then we can't sell it to anyone. Of course, we don't do it, but also, even if we want, and people can't steal it from us either. Because all these large corporations, we know Cambridge Analytica case of Facebook when the user data was sold and all the other processes. But luckily, crypto can solve this problem easily without actually need to hold the user information. And when we talk about user information, I think the government and traditional banks are the biggest because they know our workplace, they randomly
everything.
check, they know more.
Okay, so you just mentioned that you charge zero fees for money transfer, for money wiring, and you don't keep the data. So how do you make money? Like,
A very interesting question. We do still make money from transaction fees, and
okay,
it's the only way we make money.
from the sender or receiver, or from both?
Usually, it will be like a sender who pays the fee, and depending on the transaction network or transaction chain, that fee will be somewhere between $1 to $7. Also, it depends how congested the system and technological terms that I will not bore you with. And that is the only way we make money. Therefore, people always think that, oh, like if I, let's say, invested in X coin and I lost money, exchange takes it. Actually, exchange doesn't. I wish. Then we could be in my palace that I don't have.
So they don't waste money, they don't lose money when exchanging from a currency to another?
No, but okay, if you exchange between the currencies, there's still a fee, but it's a fee for the transaction or to use that network to confirm that. But if, let's say, you invested in X token and the token price went down and you lost, I don't know, $20, exchange doesn't take it. It's not us, because all transactions happen between peer-to-peer, between users. Basically, you sell, I buy, I sell, you buy. And every time we do that transaction, we take the fee from that transaction processes.
Interesting. How do you see social media and artificial intelligence affecting blockchain ecosystem to currency?
AI and deepfakes is a big problem. And
In which way? In which sense?
there were several competitive exchanges that suffered that from the deepfakes, where users were creating a fake humans and then KYCing with that fake humans in order to move money or launder money. Luckily, we partner with a company called SumsUp. They're one of the best in the industry that helps us to prevent that. And Bitget never suffered from deepfakes, but it is still an opportunity there. Therefore, I think in future, the only way to detect the technology will be another technology. Therefore, we need to develop more. And AI was one of the big aspects how we can detect machines using machines, AI using AI. Because I think in human eye, it's different. And also capacity is huge. We serve 45 million customers. It means we can't just manually check every transaction or every profile. Therefore, technology helps us, and we heavily invest in technology. And also, we have Empower X Fund. It's a $100 million fund that we actively invest in AI, blockchain-powered startups and technology providers.
Interesting. And social media, like, I mean, nowadays, like any tweet or any message code, some public figures could affect this whole market.
Hugely, hugely. We have seen tweets from Elon Musk that took Doge to the new level. We know that now there's an election in United States that's happening. Everyone is watching Kamala or Trump, who's gonna win the elections, and these two people have very different opinion on crypto. I believe like a social media is source where we all get our information and where we put all our information. I think it's the fastest if you want to follow the news, especially what's happening in crypto industry or overall in communities, what's happening. Therefore, like social media is a center point of crypto knowledge and news exchange, and especially talking like a X or Twitter. That is, I think, that's a single place where we all go to make sure that verify information, get information. But also, I want to tell people that don't be fooled or seduced by information on social media, because you never know what is the main interest.
And what's correct and what's not correct.
Because sometimes you will have an influencer who has already invested in some project or coin. They try to promote that token, and you can be a victim of a scam if you just trust one source. Therefore, I always say, like, do your own research, go and try to take information from more than one source, and don't do all your investment buy decisions, sell decisions just because someone on Twitter told you so.
Tell me more about the importance of having a decentralized system.
Okay, systems are two, right? The centralized systems where there is a decision maker and all the decisions is made by the single source and all the profits are taken by the single source, right? We can tell all the big companies in the world like Apple, Facebook, Oracle, Nvidia, all of them are like centralized companies, and their aim is to make more money for shareholders. In a decentralized organization, it is a very democratic way of running power. Every decision is made by a consensus. It's made by the voting. If we want to build a new feature, if we want to add something new or take something out from the program, we have to all vote. And also through the decentralization, we all earn money. Masalan, we've been scrolling TikTok for a million years. We never got a penny from TikTok. But
I'm
if
still
it,
not getting any penny from TikTok.
but if it was truly decentralized, all that money would supposed to be distributed by the people who use that system. Therefore, decentralized systems benefits everyone, while centralized systems only benefit the shareholders.
Interesting. And tell me more about your participation at Blockchain Live. How important is being part of this discussion, educating people, sharing insights from your experience, and getting to know other ideas and other like point of view from other participants?
For me, it was amazing because I had an opportunity to talk to people and share my ideas. And usually, crypto events are about network, but this time we saw a huge interest that people were actually sitting and listening and thinking about what is being discussed. Secondly, I've been judging an interesting startups. There was around 15, 16
Yes.
startups, and all had these cool ideas and thinking. Because as I mentioned, we also invest a lot. Therefore, it was a great opportunity. And then walking around and seeing these people who build cool projects and cool products was inspiring, because especially in our industry, especially in a position like mine, I would always think about my company, how we can grow, what we can do. But this was for me a moment, okay, what others do, what other interesting projects are coming, what are the technological advancements are coming. Also, it was my third time speaking at Blockchain Live, and we've been partnering with Blockchain Live
Yeah.
for so long. Therefore, I think it became like a meeting point
Ritual.
for
Yeah,
the
meeting point. Yeah.
community. It became like a ritual. We became like a family all together. And I know many people, and I always feel so good going and seeing the same people. Because always people think, oh, it's crypto, it's people scam each other, people run away, but it's not. It's a
Maybe you have to change this reputation that that this ecosystem has gained, maybe from people, from
media,
from
yeah.
media.
The perception needs to change, and I always see familiar faces. I see how people grow. I see how people build their ventures. I saw a lot of people that I saw 2 3 years ago. It means the industry actually there. People are not like, it's not as unreliable or it's not as unsustainable. It's very reliable and very sustainable. And people who are in crypto, they actually truly believe in crypto. That's what inspires me. That every time I come and I'm like, okay, yes, the same person was running an exchange. Now, before she was MD, now she's CEO. Oh, this person was, I don't know, working in. We saw a lot of people who used to work at Bitget. Now they're doing their own companies, own ventures, and it's very inspiring that there's a huge opportunity also to grow. And I think Blockchain Life is a great place to kind of connect with everyone.
Who's the age group most interested in investing and trading in crypto?
I think people, let's say our generation, like millennials, boomers, we are more into traditional assets. We don't think digital very much, even though we all like, I don't know, share memes and watch TikToks maybe. We all want that safety. We all want to have a car, have a home. I don't know. But like the Gen Z, the young people, because they understand digital, so many people invest. And I have met 2 3 people only this week, 19 years old. They never went to college. They run their own company. They made several millions by just trading in crypto. It's cool. And I'm like, okay, imagine like 19 years old, just did some cool trades, did the right decision, invested a little bit. And today, it's not that they took the money and now they just went spending. And now he builds a venture. Now he builds a platform. And I think that is so inspiring to see that young generation, they already know what they want. They don't want to go 4 years to university and then decide what they want to be. They already know and they can figure it out. Therefore, I believe they are the next generation that can make the world a better place.
Don't you think this is a bit controversial? Like the Generation Z, it's proven, and based on some researchers, they want to make easier money, faster money.
Faster.
Yeah, faster and easier. They feel this industry, this ecosystem will give them this luxury of making money faster and easier, rather than investing in education, going to the schools, universities, and then starting to work from 9 to 5 and finding the job, the opportunity. So don't you think this is a bit controversial? Like,
It is controversial, and I will be controversial. I think Gen Z is doing right because all the other generations were making money for someone else. We're
yeah.
making other people, their bosses rich. But this generation is like, no, no, no. I want to make my own money. I want to be my own boss, and I want to be rich, and I want to be rich now. There's nothing wrong with it.
Rich over education.
Education is important,
Yeah.
but also, let's say, I went to one of the best universities. I went to Harvard. I did my PhD at Oxford. Great. Education is amazing. Education is important. But none of these universities are fast enough to teach about crypto. If you will want the university to have a course you go to do your bachelor's, technology will change. Therefore, I think technology era, like Gen Z understand it. They understand if there's opportunity today, let's do it. They don't want to kind of invest for
Wait
years.
and invest, yeah.
And I think they've been successful so far, right? I know so many Gen Z millionaires, and none. I don't know as much millionaires because millennials, we still went to university, we wanted a corporate job, we wanted a stability. But for millennials, it's not the same. And it's not only about finance. Like, let's say party and club industry, they don't do much. They would rather like a travel. They have like a different way of looking
Interest,
to their
yeah.
life. And I think, why not?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I will end this interview with a note regarding CoinGape TV, which is always promoting crypto entrepreneurs and educating people about crypto. And what would be your one piece of advice to our team and to our audience?
I always say everyone will get their crypto or will get into crypto at the time they deserve. Therefore, it's never late. And if you can, please do now. Do invest, but invest responsibly. Invest and understand what you are doing. And also, I would tell people, never be seduced by becoming rich overnight. Yes, millennials could do it,
Yes.
but definitely always take the risks that you are able to bear. And always do your own research. Don't trust in other people's advice.
Vugar Usi Zade, you were a great guest, and we got very inspiring insights from this discussion. I want you to ask our audience to follow CoinGate TV and to follow your own show, the talk show, and all what's happening in this ecosystem.
Sure, definitely go and follow CoinGape. It's very educational and important. What I love about you guys is that you don't do like this promotional content.
Yes.
It's more like a educational content. Therefore, it's very valuable. And definitely, if you've been enjoying my talk, I do have my own show called Usi the Talk, and you can follow me across the social media, send me messages, and see me at the events. Just come say hi. I am the one of these like people who are always out there ready to talk and meet people.
Amazing. Thank you so much for the discussion. It was great having you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.